Here's the story of David and Goliath, I think, one of America's largest corporation, the Apple Corporation, versus one small Utah inventor in a copyright dispute. Now you decide and then tell me whether or not you think this is corporate bullying. This machine has been turning out millions of Apple Core looking devices for about 7 years in several different sizes. They're kind of a cable organizer invented by this Utah man.
You snap it in on one end and you wrap it. You wrap it in the center of the cord like this, and that's what makes it really nice.
Yeah. Robin invents lots of stuff, like this snow ski bike he says for older people, or this touch-free toggle switch. And he spends lots of time working with outsiders who help perfect his various inventions. It's Robin's living. He's sold millions of his Apple Core cable organizers. But now the Apple Corporation is ordering Robin to cease using the name Apple Core, the name he had copyrighted 7 years ago.
That's my deposition. This is the cease and desist letter from Apple.
Apple says Robin's Apple Core name confuses Apple customers. It sounds too much like Apple Care, they say, and Apple Store, says the giant Apple Corporation. And Apple, which earned an all-corporation record quarter profit of $18 billion, is aggressively prosecuting this case. Apple flew their New York super lawyer Robert Potter and a team to depose Robin for a day at the federal courthouse in Salt Lake City. How much is this costing Apple? They wouldn't say.
This is about David versus Goliath.
So far, Robin has spent around $100,000, he says, defending himself.
I'm being bullied by one of the largest corporations in the world for inventing a little simple cable organizer.
I contacted Apple Corporation's so-called super lawyer, Robert Potter, at their offices in New York. And I asked about this, and Potter had no comment. So I asked, does he think this is corporate bullying? Again, no comment. I said, how much has Apple Corporation spent on this so far? No comment. But Potter said he would put Apple's public relations people in touch with me to answer all of my questions. Well, guess what? They never called me. But the very next day, Robin was informed by those corporate lawyers that they were ordering him into yet another deposition.
Really?
Yes.
Word bully does come to mind. Yes.
Robin contacted patent lawyer Jeffrey Dobbin to help him, and because of Apple Corporation's size and regardless of who is right, Dobbin is not sure Robin will prevail.
Robin has limited resources. I have limited resources. It just
So this
can't
is
happen.
about resources? This is not about justice?
In this case, I'm afraid resources will win.
That means, of course, that Robin would have to find another name for what he's called his Apple Core invention since 2007.
But being bullied doesn't feel very good. But what they're doing is not right.
I will, of course, continue to follow this case and report back to you. In the meantime, do you want to contact Apple or Robin so that your opinion can be heard? Leave a comment below, and I promise to pass your comments on both to the Apple Corporation and to Robin so your opinion can be heard.